So what's going on? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tay, and today it is an estate sale day. Found an estate sale on estatesales.net, and today is their first day that they're opening, and wow, learning now that I'm gonna have to get here way earlier than I got here today. I'm like 5 minutes early, and there's a huge line out there, or what it seems like to me. I had to park like far away. I didn't even bother driving down there. That's how many people seem to be here. But I don't know if they're doing like tickets, a line. I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but let's go find out and see if we can find some items at this estate sale. Let's go. I had no idea that you had to wait in line like this and get a number.
13, 14, 15.
Normally I'd have Katie with me come to the estate sale, but she had to work. So yeah, I have to get used to coming to these estate sales because I'm not used to them. Usually I go to the bin stores or Goodwill.
8, 9, 40.
Now that our number got called and we can take this green mile walk, I'm excited to see what they have. I did look at the pictures, so I'm really trying to find this gaming system immediately. That's the pretty much only thing on my mind, as I do see this table full of Hot Wheels and everything. I wanted to find the gaming system, so I kind of am browsing around to get a feel of everything. Besides, I'm like 39 and they get to come in the door, so it's not like a bin store where I feel like I have to rush through and buy an item. I think I have a little bit more time from what I learned at some of these estate sales, especially on the first day, because items are a little bit more expensive. As you can see so far, as I leave the garage area and didn't even go in the house, this place is pretty big. They have a lot of land out here. They even have a big barn in the back, as well as this big tent. Notice the gaming system under the table. I didn't even notice it.
Anything that's inside the tent, we need to hold it in bags for you and put your name on it, and we'll take it to checkout for you.
Out of my, when I had a sale, I had.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not looking where I'm going.
Anything that you purchase here at the tent needs to be left at the tent with your name on it, and we will gladly take it over to pay.
Finally, the whole reason I came here, the PlayStation, $50. I immediately put that back by itself. And then I look at the game gear and I see it has 4 games in there. The price says 3 games plus the game gear for $60. Really not sure if that's a good price at this moment. In my mind, I'm like, nah, I wanted to pay like around $40 to $50 for the game gear, but am I gonna really argue over $10? As I'm just looking in the case and then I'm trying to see exactly what games they were in. At this time, I walked away and I went to the barn and I was looking up the game gear, and then I saw comps that were being sold for $60, and that was just parts only. So I wanted to come back and do a little bit more investigation and really take a look at this game gear. And then other people kind of approached me in the background, so I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab it.
Yeah, it is, but like also,
It's hard to find it.
I don't know what's gonna work and what isn't.
As soon as I saw this bag, I knew it was worth a little bit of money. The bag didn't have any kind of price on it, but I went ahead and grabbed it, and I just stuck it with the game gear because I figured I was gonna buy it. I really kind of didn't care what the price was gonna be. I figured they didn't want any more than $5 for it.
But it's also like at that point, like I'd rather just pay an extra $15 if I was gonna buy it.
I saw the stack of CDs, and normally anywhere you see CDs, sometimes people accidentally put games mixed with the CDs, so I always check. So
How much you want for the bag?
Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it goes
Okay.
with it. I'm sorry.
It was separate. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
I really wanted that PlayStation case.
Dante?
I'm priced.
Yes, it's 60. It's in there.
Okay, Dante.
Yes, ma'am.
You might have to spell that one for me.
Be a D-O-N.
TAE.
Yes, ma'am. Nobody gets that. No, everybody usually just says T-E or T-A-Y
I
or.
was gonna say Y, so I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say D-O-N-T-A-Y.
Oh yeah, and I would imagine a lot of people call it that way.
I saw all this Walt Disney and I got excited. I thought I was gonna get a deal, but when I messed around and checked comps on these things, it was like, yeah, they were selling it a little bit more than eBay prices or right around eBay prices. I could have got this one for half off, but the next one you really don't see any sales comps for. So that's the main reason I decided to leave most of them behind. I did sit here and check sales comps on most of them, but like I said, a lot of them, they just didn't have any actual sold comps, and I wasn't about to pay $20 to $30 on items that definitely don't have sold comps. Look at this Atari game and you can see the sale comp. A lot of the sales comps were around that price or very similar to it. So it seems like they were charging more than the actual prices you can get on eBay. After almost having a heart attack over the prices of that board game, I decided to go ahead and just look at all of the magazines and hopefully I find a good comic book or something. There has got to be a profitable item in all of these comic books. And guys, when I say I went through majority of these comic books, took my time to Google which comics are the most profitable. I looked at all the comps when it comes to like the Star Wars magazines and everything. I was here for a good solid 40 minutes plus just looking at all of the magazines. And I come to the conclusion that I will not be getting in the niche of comic books because it's just too much. You have to have like certain comic books, certain pristine comic books, certain grades of comic books. I mean, again, guys, I went through a lot of these comic books. Some could have been profitable, but not on this day. They just wanted too much per comic book. As you can see, I am going around. I am trying to find profits. I am looking items up. It just takes time sometimes going around looking for items. There are 1,000 items in front of you. Some may be profitable, some may not, especially when you come to these estate sales. And you can also take advantage of knowing that the prices will drop coming in the future days. So you know which day you may want to come back. And then when you browse around and you know enough items, guess what? You know exactly where to go and exactly how much that item is going to cost and the profit margin because you came on the first day. So you can kind of look at the first day like I'm going to scope items out as well as try to find profits too. So I come across these VHSs, and again, I'm always trying to find something to make me profits that's out of the box, sort of say. So VHS tapes, they're only 25 cents. What are the odds of you finding a VHS tape that will be profitable? Probably not that much, but I've already spent so much time here at the estate sale and I have nothing but time. I'm a full-time reseller. I'm here. I'm going to take advantage. So I'm going to take my time and actually go through this bin of VHS tapes and see if I can find something that is worth some money. What do you think? Do you think I'm going to find something that's worth some money? Or guys, do you think this is going to be a total complete waste of my time? I know certain people have certain niches. Some people may come here and go straight to the VHS tapes and just scan. And if they don't find anything, they'll leave. But me, I walk around and I look at all of the items that they have to offer for me to make profit. And spoiler alert, I did find 1 or 2 VHS tapes. So what do you think I found and what kind of profit margins do you think I got? Keep in mind, these VHS tapes are 25 cents a piece. So when I'm in estate sales, I like looking at books as well because there's a lot of profitable books out there. People really slip on books. So if you see an estate sale and you're around books, really if you're around books in general, I advise you to scan them. Check your family's houses and your friends because there's some profitable books around there that people don't even really talk about. So yeah, that part of advice. But I was trying to use this new app called Scout IQ. I'm really a rookie at using this app, but when I was using it, it was giving me like some false readings, and I really didn't understand what I was doing wrong. I was under somebody else's account, so I don't know maybe if that had a factor, if how they had their settings in there or something like that. So I don't want to really give an opinion on the app, because for me it just really wasn't working. So I know that it has definitely good benefits, because in the future, fast forward, this video is now, let's just say in the future, it works really well now that I got it fixed or whatever. But at the time, I had no idea what I was doing, and to be honest, I still don't know what happened for it not to be working. On another note, this is one of those handheld poker players. Those things can be pretty profitable if you can find the right one. Unfortunately, this wasn't one of the ones that's kind of profitable. It was one of the little cheaper versions, so I had to leave it there. So as you can see me going through these hats, I like going through the hats. Sometimes you never know what you're going to find, especially at estate sales, because they're cheaper than Goodwill sometimes. But they wanted $1 for all these hats. The ones on the bed, they were kind of stand out-ish, so they were a little bit more expensive. So I just went through the dollar hats, and I found this Disneyland one, and I just kept it to the side as I went through the other ones, just to see if I could find another item or two that's a little bit more profitable. But I had no idea what the hat was worth at the time of me picking it up. And I guess I won't spoil it now. I'll let you see at the end of the video. I guess every time you see plushes, you must say shout out to Chris. But I see these plushes and I start looking them up. I'm just trying to expand everything that I look for. I want to be able to know more items. I mean, I will never perfect every single item in the world, but the more that I learn and the more that I look up, the more that I will know when I'm out in the wild and I run across these items again. I see this SpongeBob SquarePants for Izzy. She loves SpongeBob SquarePants. Shout out Izzy in Izzy episodes. So anytime I see something like that, I grab it for her. I guess just like automatic fatherhood in me. Just make sure she's okay, you know, try to spoil her a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. I also blame Katie because I look up more books than I probably normally ever would have before in my life, just because you never know what kind of book is going to be out there that's going to be money. But I've also been running across these little My Wi-Fi things a lot lately. They sell roughly anywhere between like around $20 to $40, just depending on the condition. This one doesn't have a box or anything, so I can probably get like around $20 for it. So I'm definitely going to grab it. I wanted to check the back of it to make sure I check the model number. That's what you can do sometimes. Just peep behind the battery and you can find model numbers on items.
You've been walking around through here looking pretty hard. Have you seen any little Wizard of Oz figures?
Oh, no, sir.
Because that's what goes into this display case.
You been outside yet? You seen all the figures they had out there?
Too. I didn't see anything. I was surprised to look down and see this display case for them. There's like 20 little figures that go into this case.
I have no idea.
Unless somebody dropped it and they all got broken.
Yeah.
How much are the Beanie Babies?
There's no mark on them?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll go out and ask. The Beanie Babies? I'll go out and ask.
Yes, sir.
I'll go out and ask them out for the tent. I'll go ask them. I'll go out and ask them.
Yeah, I can.
Right there, right there.
You don't need a mask.
I don't need a mask.
Pardon me. How much are the Beanie Babies?
Oh, it's got the black one. How much are the Beanie Babies? Oh, they're just $1.
Okay.
Did you find out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Want another bag?
Please.
I know we're not supposed to indulge in the Beanie Babies craze, but I couldn't help myself. I mean, I did go ask how much they cost. They said $1, so I came back and I spent like 45 minutes looking through Beanie Babies. That's no lie, about a good 45 minutes.
Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for the estate sale. Yeah, I spent $75. We're gonna go home and go over all the items that we grabbed. I've been here for like 2 hours, it feels like. Yeah, about 2 hours. At the house, let's go ahead and go over all the items that we grabbed today at the estate sale. I spent a total of $75 for all of the items. I think I'm gonna make probably a little over double my money when it's all said and done. A little over, probably like 60, 70% profit. And that's after shipping, after fees and everything like that. So let's go ahead and break it all down. They had VHS tapes. They were selling them for 25 cents a piece. I went ahead and I grabbed 4 of them because why not? I grabbed the Donald Duck one. None of them are really selling for like nothing out of this world, but they are a little bit of profit. Like I think when I scanned, because I sat in the place forever, guys. Like I sat in the estate sale forever, scanning almost every single one of the VHS tapes, as well as a lot of books and the Beanie Babies. I probably spent 45 minutes scanning Beanie Babies by themselves. But yeah, The Land of the Far Away. I think this title is selling for a little over $10. Meatballs 3 is definitely selling for like around $15 right about now. E.T. unfortunately is selling for like around $5. Nothing that's gonna blow you away. This Walt Disney Fantasia. I saw somebody trying to sell one for hundreds of dollars. Theirs was brand new and sealed. But comps are only going for like around $15, $20 sealed. So this is sealed, brand new. Can't beat that. Turn 25 cents into whatever that's gonna be. This Ninja Turtles, 25 cents, as well as the Ninja Turtles movie. Both of those are not that great. I think the Ninja Turtles movie is only selling for like around $5, and this one is only selling for maybe around the same price. I don't know. As always, I'll have comps next to me. Of course, we had to get Sabueña, the Lion King, because every time I see the Lion King, I grab it. It's like one of the classics. And then Encino Man, surprisingly, that was worth like around $9 or $10, I believe. And don't forget, again, I paid 25 cents for all of the fallen VHS tapes. So definitely gonna make my money back in that. Spent $2 in VHS tapes. Definitely gonna make my money back. And then we grabbed some Beanie Babies, guys. I'm not a big component of knowing what Beanie Babies is worth a bunch of money. I saw these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Beanie Babies. I think there's probably more. Yeah, so it's 7 Beanie Babies. I'm not sure, so check the What Sold videos out in the future to see if any of them ever sell.
This is not over.
I don't understand the Beanie Baby concept. I'm not gonna go through each one of them. Again, like this octopus, people are trying to sell it for like hundreds of dollars. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I bought 6 or 7 of them just because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make at least $7 profit in the VHS tapes. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy 7 of the Beanie Babies just to see what happens. All of them have high dollar comps and high dollar marks, so we'll see what happens. If one happens to sell $400, so be it. I've made my money back, right? And if none of them ever sell forever, then it's okay. It's only $7. Why not join the Beanie Baby scavenger hunt and see what happens? Anyways, starting to ramble. Then I found this Raggedy Ann and Wonderful Witch book. I think this item was only selling for like around $12. Had only paid $1 for it, so I should make $10 on that item. And then this Verizon My Wi-Fi pack, used pre-owned comps are selling for well over $20. Then I found this Disney hat, 40 years of adventurous hat. This item sold, or I paid $1 for it. I saw somebody selling one brand new for $79 and some change. This one is in pretty good condition. The nice little leather right here. So yeah, hopefully I can get around $40 for this hat. That would be nice. That would be super nice, to be honest. And then I found this doll, this little Build-A-Bear Dolls blanket, this doll Build-A-Bear Dolls Miss Piggy. Checked comps on this, and I saw some former Miss Piggies selling for like $11.99. One sold for like $13 or something like that. So I grabbed it. It was only $1. She had her bow. She has all her clothes on. One wasn't even inflated, and somebody bought one. So I don't know. I just taking a chance. I'm in the wild now, so I have to start taking chances on a lot of other items that I normally wouldn't take a chance on. And then finally we grabbed this Game Gear. It says Game Gear with 3 games, but it had 4 games in it. It also came with this case right here. Although the case was real dusty, I had to wipe it out and stuff like that. But the Game Gear, $60 I paid for it. It said with 3 games, but it came with 4 games. It had the power cord as well as the adapter for the car. It is missing a back piece though. It's missing the back piece for the GameCube on one of the batteries, but that'll be okay. The games that I got with it was Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's only selling for like around $9-10, I believe. as well as the Sonic game is only selling for like around $8, $9 as well. But then we found the Streets of Rage 2. This game is selling for like around $18, $19 or so. And then this game was also in the case. This was just in the case. This game is called Super Off-Road Sega Game Gear. It's for the Sega Game Gear. So Super Off-Road. And this game was selling for like around $18, $19 as well. So within the games, I'm gonna make a little bit over half my money back on the Sega Game Gear. And that's not to mention the Game Gear itself, which I saw people are buying used for parts for like around $40. So I'm sure I can get well over 60 what I paid for it in the Game Gear itself. So maybe I should double my money on that Game Gear and that lot by itself. So maybe I will make a little bit more than doubling my money. But I don't want to get too far out there just because it is what it is. But that's all the items that I grabbed today, besides this one Beanie Baby that I didn't show you that I really didn't want to take out of the bag. But that's supposed to be the most expensive one of all time. So we'll see. Check out a what sold video to see if any of the Beanie Babies sold or anything like that. None of this stuff is going to Amazon. All is going on eBay. So if it sells, you should check those out on the what sold videos coming out in the future. But that's it, guys. That's my sourcing journey for the day. Spent $75 and potential for some nice profits. What's your favorite item that I found today? What do you think was the best item that I got so far? I'm gonna go with the free game in essence, because it was supposed to come with 3 games, but it had 4. This off-road Sonic Game Gear. That place was interesting, had a lot of Disney stuff. It's like all the estate sales have nothing but Disney stuff. It's crazy. But that was day one crazy prices. I plan on going back when like everything's half off to see if I can get some more deals. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Let's call it a day. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Comment, and all that good stuff that you're supposed to do, but you're not gonna do even though everybody asks you to do it. I think that's just YouTube mentality. I don't know what it is. But do it or not, still gonna feel blessed because you're watching the channel. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Bless somebody today. I'm gonna bless somebody tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay is